Okay, so this is Martha Chapel Cemetery. As you can see, you know, it's okay. Looking up, it's not quite pitch black yet, but key word there is yet. To give an idea on how dark it is, I'm gonna actually flip my screen around here. You really can't see me. We got some flashlights. Mike up ahead here has our EMF meter. We got thermal imaging camera. I got my trusty flashlight. Watch your step there. There's a bunch of little dips. Okay, so one thing I already found that I find very unusual about this is just because it was hot earlier. So I'm sure there's a scientific explanation to it. Is that the headstones are hot. If you look at the ages on here. You hear a what?
Car.
Here, you take the flashlight. So, with the thermal imaging camera,
yeah,
I don't see anything.
to your left. Look to your left. See that group of graves? Look just past them.
Let's see.
It's like to the right of that tree, the second tree behind the grave. To, you know.
All right, so just so you guys watching this can see what we're seeing, what we got to see as well. What y'all are seeing on the screen is what we see. I'm looking through the thermal imaging camera. Let's see if you can get a better look at it. You know, that's a tree right there on the right. This is the heat signature here. There's a couple headstones there. There's a person right here.
88 degrees.
Yeah, it's been because the concrete.
And the ground's 81.
Because it's been hot.
Yeah, but the ground's 81.
It's been hot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it hasn't been since.
No. But if you listen, it's eerily quiet out here. Now you have headstones over here that are tore apart. I really wish you could see it on the camera, but there's actually fireflies all over here. You'll see this headstone's so old I can't even tell what it says. Let me check the other side of it. Oh, okay, here it is. John W. Davidson, born. You said you heard something? So I actually do not know what is beyond this fence line. I've never gone through here. I've never been this far back. So I am gonna, whoa. Hey, bring that EMF meter over here.
Huh?
Oh, bring that EMF meter over here. So one thing about electromagnetic fields, you can feel them whenever you're near one. That was a really weird. There was a really weird temperature change right over in here. Let me see the thermometer.
Like stuff it in my pocket.
Yeah. So let's see what this says. All right. It's still showing 81 as I can see here.
Is there more? Is that also part of the cemetery?
We're about to find out.
I think that's the new part of it.
We're about to find out. Yeah.
I was like, I saw a light and a firefly.
So I haven't been into this part of this cemetery. Okay, so this is indeed a newer part of the cemetery. These are going to be newer graves, but you know, it's still well worth investigating, so we're going to see what's going on out here. It's a newer part of the cemetery. I feel nothing over here. Huh? You said you don't? Or you do?
You see the light? See?
Well, that's actually a light. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Let's hit it that way.
That's your headlight.
Okay, so we thought we heard... Yeah, that's my headlight on my car.
Okay.
So... So we're hearing some noises out here.
Hey, who's got? Have you got the?
There's... Did you see something? Oh, just hit the button again.
I didn't even know when it goes off. Is it like seconds or something?
Okay, so I don't know if I'm the only one that heard that just now. Someone walking over here. Okay, this place, it might end up still, I'm just saying it might end up still being an urban legend. Yeah, there's a couple over, some headstones way over there. Oh, wow. Could have been an attempt to maybe tag the grounds here. Okay, so our founding member, I don't think got anything. We're gonna we're gonna do a lot more. We're gonna reveal whenever we get back into my vehicle. We're gonna go back over all this. Like, we're gonna say what each one of us experienced. Heat signature that wasn't here before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What?
Huh?
You called me. He's right over here. He's right here. I see him. Okay. So there's no EMFs coming off of anything.
I guess I knew how long it lasts. My question is, like,
Let's see.
because, like, I'm not too sure how to use that.
Oh, it's still going.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's still going. Like, it just bounces around. Or do you just, like, hold it down or something? Or you hold it?
Nah, no, I was doing that. That measures something else. Oh, okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Take the meter. Up as a spike. Okay, so you couldn't see it on the camera. I was carrying the EMF meter just now. We were. Alright, so just keep walking slow because that meter went off just now. That was a really weird spike.
It doesn't make noise when it does that?
Yeah, it does. Alright, so electromagnetic fields are known to be generated by spirits. Now, I have a scientific theory on this. I do hope the logic is sound, and hey, if you watch this video, let me know what you think of this theory. If you have any insight into this theory, please share it as well. I'd love to hear it. But with that said, my theory that I have is that spirits are potentially the remaining electrical impulses that are in the human body. Because think about it, our body is ran on electrical impulses from our brain, the nervous system. It's all electrical. Okay, well, oh, I thought I almost tripped over someone's grave. I tripped over a tree stump. So you gotta watch where to go.
When you turn on, does it like go all the way that way?
Yeah.
Okay,
What'd it do?
it went all the way that way.
Oh, hit the button again? Alright, yeah, it's on.
I can't tell how you know that. Oh. If my light goes like that, it's because my battery. It's not because of the stuff.
Now, you may find it kind of weird. Oh, well, first, let me finish telling you before I forget. So the theory that I had about spirits recently is that since our bodies have a lot of electrical impulses going through them while we're living, the law of energy conservation does state that energy cannot be destroyed. It can be created and it can be transformed. Therefore, what happens to that electrical energy after we die? It becomes something else. Could it potentially be that it becomes a spirit? I don't know. And I can honestly say I don't know because I'm still living. But I'm just saying, it's a possibility that whenever you pass away, those electrical impulses in your body become something else. Possibly an echo of what you were whenever you were alive. That's why you have hauntings where people do the things that they did when they were alive. Now, obviously, though, like I said, you can see now. You can still see up. I mean, the moon's out tonight, so it's going to be... You'll be able to see a little bit of the sky. Now, to give an idea on how dark it is. Here, I'm in myself here. Darn, that is actually kind of scary looking. Big time, like freaky. Okay, what did I just step on now? You did? Okay. There are some weird noises we're hearing right now, and the noise sounds a whole lot like, and I know you're probably going to think I'm nuts, but Gulf Coast Paranormal is about the unusual, and it's about the paranormal, which falls into this area too. There are sounds being heard in the background right now, off in the distance, that actually sound a lot like what people say a Sasquatch call sounds like. However, though, my favorite one of all time, if you want to have a good laugh, is whenever Sasquatch supposedly sees a person, they scream. So if you imagine a Sasquatch screaming, and then you yourself screaming. It just paints a really funny picture in your head of this big ape screaming alongside of a human screaming. So this is going to be cut down a lot, by the way. But we're going to... Let me read over what the story is here. So most of this is what I went over earlier. Robinson Settlement became a stronghold for Methodist activity in the southeast Texas in the early 1830s. By 1839, a campground, church, and school were established here on the land given by William and Elizabeth Robinson to Reverend Littleton Fowler, Superintendent of Methodism in the Republic of Texas. Sorry, there's a lot of mosquitoes out here. I'm kind of getting eaten alive. Early clergy of Joseph P. Sneed, Bishop Thomas A. Morris. This was the Fourth Texas Methodist Conference met here in 1843. In 1854, it was known as Martha's Chapel. After Martha Palmer, the wife of a church trustee, died and was buried behind the church building. Now, I don't know where the church building actually is, by the way. I've never found it. Supposedly it's here. But, sorry, I thought I heard something behind me. I know I heard a car, but I thought I heard something else. Which is going to bring me back to my experiences here this evening. Which, even though we have only been here a total of about 25 minutes, I've had some experiences. Do what? Do you hear that? So okay, what we're hearing, since it's probably not going to show up on camera, we're hearing like this whooping noise. I can honestly say if I made that noise just now and something went whoop really close to me, I don't care how much I want to see a Sasquatch, I am getting in my car and I'm taking off. Whoa. You got a picture of the sign? Alright, so with this, it's been about 25 minutes out here. It's burning up. We've each had some experiences. Seems like it anyway. So with that, I'm gonna kind of cut it here and head back to my car, and we're gonna talk about what we found, what we felt, if we saw anything. We're going to talk about it though. And keep a lookout, I say keep a lookout, but keep a lookout for more things to come from Gulf Coast Paranormal in the future. By the way, there's another place I want to go to. It's called Old Stagecoach Road. But there's a place in Texas also called Old Stagecoach Road. And I really want to go out there. I've heard a lot of things about it. Even scarier than this, honestly. Okay. Mike, did you hear that? Were those people? Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out. Were those people? Nope. What was that?
That's one person one.
It sounds like a donkey.
Definitely not a donkey.
No.
want to mess around with EMS?
No, it's all good. Okay, so this, what happened?
It just spiked. I literally just looked away from it.
It spiked over here?
Yeah. It just got louder all of a sudden. You know?
Yeah. You know, I'd holler the phrase, "Is anyone out there?" But I know if there's someone out there, they're not going to say, "Yes, it's me." Do what?
Must have was my phone that did it.
What?
Spike it. Got it.
Didn't do it?
No. So. Definitely not my phone.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and we've been out here about 30 minutes. It's much more noisy than what it was last time I was out here. Okay, so I'm not trying to make myself look scary by shining the flashlight in my face. I'm just trying to make sure that y'all can see me, as well as me be able to see where in the world I am going. Oh, there you are.
Usually if you walk in the dark, maybe you can find something better. Walking in the dark, maybe I could find something without a flashlight.
Have you had any sensations of anybody touching you, or?
Not really. Actually, when I was walking over there, I felt something sharp. It wasn't a sharp pain, it was just a tug.
Okay, so I'm going to share with everyone on here what I've experienced whenever I get back in the car. If I look like I'm shiny, by the way, in addition from the flashlight, I'm sweating really bad right now. I don't know what those noises are, really. I don't know what kind of animal that is, but I see how this place has its legends. It's kind of why I want to get out of here before they get too much closer, because it sounds like they've gotten closer since...
Anybody up there?
You want to see what I got?
All right.
Something pretty good.
Let's see what we captured
I got the best capture.
in here. Let's see what this is. I don't know what that is.
Fog. Ectoplasm, whatever you want to call it.
See.
Because there has not been anything looking like that up there.
Let's show the...
I took it out of the window. It's not in the...
So as you can see, she said she
Oh,
took
I
this...
thought you were... Okay, I thought you
She
were
took
gonna...
this out of the window.
No, outside.
Oh, outside. Okay, outside
yes.
of her window. Hold up the phone.
You can see up here, this is a tree. It's one of those up there. And there was no fog up here. It's not foggy.
No, it's definitely not foggy.
And when I took it, I thought I saw something move in a tree and I couldn't see. I shined the light up there, I couldn't see. So I got my camera up and put it up there and took it, and I got that mist up there. So I thought that was a pretty good catch myself. And I just took a picture that way and up here. But now look, I was looking at this. I don't think y'all were out that way, but then I saw that light out there. But then I looked at where I was, and it doesn't match up on the fence. But when I zoom in on this, it's not so much the white light that I think is that one, but is this blue this blue thing.
That is...
And it looks like it's right there. It looks like it was right on the fence.
It does look like that. And you know what? Let's see. Okay, first, let me show the viewers.
This is the light I was talking about. I think the white light is the one that's back out there, but this blue light was nowhere. And I looked for graves with maybe a reflector or something, but there wasn't any right up in here. Oh, and if you look at this...
Did that just now go off?
Yeah.
Let me see. Where's the light? Wow. Hey, wait. Turn the off a minute. I thought I heard that yell again. Hold this down.
Okay, so we've been out here recording now for a total of 36 minutes.
Okay, I take it outside of the car and it's flat. We bring it inside the car and there's a signal.
Well, that could be because you're holding it in now. It's holding it on. She's holding this by the dashboard. This is our EMF meter, by the way.
Well,
now
away from the dash, it's facing me. It's up in the it's in the green, up right up to the yellow.
Give it back to Mike and see what it does. Sort of going off again.
Okay, what's back there with you?
All right.
Yeah, keep
So
your phone away from
we're gonna actually go ahead and end this video here. So we're gonna do another video here in a bit about just the different experiences. That EMF spike, by the way, that happened in the vehicle just now. There was one time out there in the cemetery where I actually had the EMF spike, and it was by one gravestone, but nothing else happened out there. It's really weird that it's going off now here in the car. Keeping your eye out on the Facebook page for updates. We're going to be doing some stuff coming up, hopefully within the next month or two. But anyway, just stay tuned for more info on that.
And we got to do a prayer of detachment.
Still doing. Do you want to do a prayer of detachment? Because you don't want anything following you home. We're gonna hopefully get some footage of us saying what exactly we found, if anything.
And we got a picture of the fog that shows.
Yeah, we did see y'all. You did see the picture of the fog and that blue light.
There's nothing that I looked all on these. Well, back where I was.
Anyway, just keep your ears and eyes out
Open.
We'll be posting updates hopefully really soon, and hopefully we'll have some more investigations to go on. If you know anyone that likes paranormal, send them our way. We'll do investigations on people's properties, in their houses, on their land. We drive demons out. Occasionally you get thrown by one. But come check us out.